short because I have to. Hey guys, today we're just going to go through some examples of augmented reality. Lots of questions that people have are things like, what's the difference between virtual and augmented reality is probably the main one when people are first looking into XR. So yeah, we'll go through a couple of real life examples of augmented reality. So the first one that you're probably familiar with is Snapchat, when they let you put, filters on your head and change your face and all this sort of stuff. It kind of senses your face and then replaces that with a digital layover. That's augmenting the reality of the physical world and meshing it with the digital world, which is basically what augmented reality is. If you've seen any kind of live kind of like videos made from like still images of tattoos and stuff like that, where you'll see that they have like moving patterns and stuff. Again, that's like a digital simulation overlaid on a real life physical thing. HoloLens is basically like some Tony Stark type stuff, where you can essentially wear the Microsoft HoloLens and then just basically basically it just turns the air in front of you into a digital screen, more or less, that you can use to kind of operate whatever you want to operate. There's Google AR Core. This is basically to help people make like mobile apps and stuff like that. Pokemon Go, I'm sure you're all familiar with, where it laid over those digital simulations of Pokemons over obviously like a real life environment. Very, very popular, took the world by storm, and a great example. You have like those interior decoration apps where you put your phone in your room and then you can kind of design what the chair or what some particular furniture or home furnishings will look like inside your house. There's also the application in terms of maintenance. So people in automotive use this a lot, where they basically have to go repair something. They don't know specifically what might be wrong, but the error message is basically indicating what could be wrong, and then if they put a digital overlay, it shows the working components of the part and essentially like a process to go through and resolve that. Google Glasses, so these guys had a little bit of a stint. They kind of disappeared for a while, but I think they're going to come back in strong force. And this is basically the effect of taking your mobile and basically just wearing it on your face and just having not having to hold a phone, but being able to kind of do everything that you do. I guess this is like one step before the brain to machine interface that Elon Musk is working on. This is kind of probably what we'll see inside our brains once that is completed. Google Street View is really cool. So the new feature basically allows you, this is like just dumbing our brains down as much as possible. But instead of following the map directions or following the GPS on your map, you can put it as an overlay in the real world, and it literally tells you like, hey, turn right here, or whatever the direction might be. You've probably seen these where they have a pitch summary in cricket. You can't really see it here. It's kind of gone off on the side, but it shows you basically, the length of the ball, whether it was short or long or whatever the case may be, and it kind of shows that trajectory there. But yeah, there's some of the examples. The last one is neurosurgery. Very, very prominent in the medical space, AR technology, but basically can have a look at the brain and give an indication to where certain blockages and stuff are to help surgeons make better decisions on the digital aspect of the brain before obviously having to do it on the real brain. But yeah, it's a couple of things there. I hope that has provided some clarity around what AR is. Basically, it is layering a digital layer over the physical world to create almost like a mixed reality, which you've probably heard before. Cool. Thanks, guys. Speak soon.